I hope you're having an amazing day. Thanks so much for watching this video. Today I really just want to chat about a bit of a different topic, which is how I don't have everything figured out. Yeah, I really just wanted to share where I'm at. I did a big post on this in my Smart 20s community Facebook group the other day. If you are not yet in this Facebook group, please make sure you join it. It is the best place to meet other women and a few men that are going through exactly what you're going through. If you don't have your shit figured out, if you know you have potential but you don't know how to reach it, essentially, this group, we're nearly at 1,000 people, 1,000 members in the Facebook community. So if you haven't yet joined it, make sure you go to smart-20s.com/community. I'll put a link below, or you can just search in Facebook for the Smart 20s community and request to join. It is really such a great place, and I really make sure it's promotion free. Like, it doesn't end up just being one of those spammy Facebook groups, and it's really a place for everyone to talk about their successes and their struggles and what they need advice on. And I make sure, like, everyone in the group, I haven't had any issues actually. Everyone is so supportive and not judgmental or anything like that. So I'm really proud of the community I have created and so happy to be part of it. So I did share a post in the Facebook group the other day just saying what I have been struggling with lately, and I just thought I would chat about it in a video, which is so fun. Yeah, really not fun. But I just wanted to let you know where I am at. So I have really been struggling with self-sabotage. And this is something I talk about quite a lot because it is very common for perfectionists to self-sabotage. And it has been a struggle, me giving advice about it at the same time as I'm struggling with it. And I have to keep reminding myself that there is a lot of value in sharing my struggle, and I don't have to have everything figured out. And yeah, the pressure I put on myself to have my life figured out is insane. I'm sure you can probably relate, but especially as, like, I have a blog where I give advice about that kind of thing. And when I feel like I'm struggling with the things I'm giving advice on, I know that doesn't take anything away from how helpful the advice is and how much it can help other people, but it really is hard for me to feel like I'm not practicing what I preach, even though if I look at myself with a much less critical eye, I am definitely practicing what I preach. But it really is just that inner critic saying it's not good enough, and it's so annoying. It's so frustrating that I know what I am struggling with, self-sabotage, and I'm wanting to, particularly with Smart 20s, I'm wanting to grow it even more. And I'm working part-time at the moment at one of the hospitals in Brisbane, and I'd love to just be doing blogging full-time, and I want it so badly, and yet I'm actively stopping myself from letting that happen. And it is the most frustrating thing to know it's frustrating to not know what your problem is, but it's also frustrating to know what it is and then to feel like to watch it keep happening when you're actively really involved in the personal development world and doing a lot of work on yourself. I do a lot of personal development work, as you probably guessed. I talk about it all the time. And that's because I consume it a lot and I apply it a lot through journaling and changing things in my life to reflect what I've learned. But I still struggle with it. And yeah, there's just a lot that I am learning about how to reset my expectations for myself and to see myself not through my own critical eyes, but through the eyes of others. And I get so many amazing emails every day, and when I read them, I'm still like, oh, but and I'll try and, or like, I'm sure you can relate if you get a compliment and then instead of just saying thank you, you say, oh, thanks, but oh, it was only $10, or oh, well, someone has it better, or like, if you say thank you, but like, I do that all the time, and it's like I'm scared to just accept a compliment, and I've been forcing myself to just say thank you and just not say the but blah 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 blah. So I have been getting coaching. I only started a couple of weeks ago just to really help me with this, because as I said, I know what I'm doing and yet I'm still doing it. And so having that intellectual knowledge at this point isn't enough. I need, like, I'm sure I could pull myself out of it, but to have someone else to hold me accountable and to really show me how I am seeing things and I am seeing myself has been so eye-opening. And yeah, I'll talk about it more once I have been doing it for a little bit longer, because it has only been a few weeks. But yeah, this is just, I just wanted to share that I've been struggling with. And I started my blog to share my journey, as lame as that sounds. Like, I don't like really saying journey, but to just share what I was struggling with and what my experiences were. And then at some point I got it into my head that I needed to have stuff figured out to be able to share, when I know that's not true. But I still, and like, I know, and people commented on that Facebook post saying these, like, me sharing this kind of stuff is equally, if not more helpful, as me sharing what actually has worked. So that's why I really wanted to do a video like this. I'm planning to do a lot more just to share what I'm experiencing. I don't want all my videos to be how-tos because there are a lot of things I haven't yet figured out how to do, or I'm doing it and then I'm struggling with it and that kind of thing. So if there's anything you have been struggling with and you just need to hear from someone else who's struggling with the same thing, I'm sure I am. So please let me know. Leave me a comment. Send me an email, sam@smart-20s.com. It's such a frustrating struggle to know that I have all this potential and I have everything I need to get what I want, and to then actively, out of fear, be stopping myself from trying to get it. And I think I'm still trying to get to the bottom of why the fear that is stopping me. I think fear of judgment is one of the biggest, and it's such a weird thing when you think about fear of judgment. Like fear of judgment is kind of like fear of rejection, but kind of different, because it's not even like just fear of being thought of badly. It's their fear of being like, but what I'm trying to say is it's like totally irrational, in the sense that we can never, like, what people think of us is totally up to them. We, like, as you know, people will have different opinions on the very same things. So I'll be having my hair one way and someone will love it and someone will hate it, and you can never please anyone, or everyone. But it's just like, even the impact of those judgments shouldn't have any, like, I'm trying to really figure out why this, like, I never have liked being the center of attention, and that's not like that is from a place of fear that I don't like. I don't even know how to say it. Like, it's like I just am scared to be in the spotlight and to be amazing. I'm like as scared of being amazing as I am of being like mediocre or really bad. Like, I'm trying to figure out what is going on. I know a lot of people struggle with the same thing. And I'm also working on not justifying where I'm at, because it's really easy to fall in the trap. Like, I've done it in this video, being like, oh, but everyone struggles with this. Like, no, they don't. And just justifying things by making them, like, letting myself stay in my comfort zone by saying things like, but everyone in their first year of business is where I am, or but everyone is, like, they're not. That's not actually true. And by saying that, I'm not actually helping myself. So yeah, I got that's what has been going on. It is a lot of fun and it's not new, but I have really just been like, shit, this, like, I have to do something about this. And I have gotten a lot better at that with habits, like with the self-sabotage in terms of that kind of like healthy lifestyle piece. Like, I exercise almost every day. I eat healthy, except when I was sick last week and I ate like shit. I ate so many lollies and chocolate, and Steve, I want to see if I can get the photo up really quickly. Actually, it probably won't. He went and bought like 20 different bags of lollies and chocolate from the shops for our snacks when we're watching Netflix. Also, on a different side note, my little brother Alex just recommended, because Steve and I finished Billions, which was the show we were watching. Before that, we finished Grey's, How to Get Away with Murder, and Suits. And we needed a new show. And then Alex, my brother, was like, oh, you should watch this show called Black Mirror. We watched season 1, episode 1 last night. It is the most fucked up show. Oh my God. He said he started with season 3, which isn't as weird. Like, I can't even describe. Just if you want to watch something really weird and wrong, I'm still scarred. Like, I can't even describe. Just Google season 1, episode 1, Black Mirror. I don't know if I'll keep watching. There's only 3 episodes in season 1, and it was just so fucked up that I think I might skip to season 3, which is what Alex was saying isn't as messed up. I don't know how to describe it without saying any more than that, and I don't want to actually say what happened, but it's like, ugh. Anyway, but I've got my habits in terms of like healthy eating, exercise, morning routine. I've stopped self-sabotaging with that. So it's like I'm kind of figuring out one part of my life, and then so I've figured that out. But when it comes to like the blog business side, that's where I'm currently super self-sabotaging. If you have followed me for a while, you have probably noticed that I can be very inconsistent. I've been really consistent with these YouTube videos, except for when I was sick, but you did not want to see me sick. Like, I'm still sound gross, but I was just coughing and sneezing and like, no. It would not have been good watching, and that was for like over a week. But apart from when I was sick, and apart from the week before that when I was also a bit sick, just like a zombie tired, I have done this consistently. But in other things, I kind of do them and then I just stop. And that's what I am currently trying to address, and working really hard and working with a coach and starting to think about things differently and calling myself out when I'm justifying and making excuses, and they can be so sneaky that I don't even notice them. But my coach was just pointing out, even the way I can talk about what I have created so far online can make it sound like a pile of shit when it really isn't. But my expectations are like insane, not for any actual reason, but for somehow in my mind I've just made it that everything should be a perfect smooth process, everything amazing, everything consistent, and when it's not, I just talk about it like I haven't achieved anything when I have. So he's put a ban on saying things like that, which is helpful. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a little chatty video about what I have been struggling with, and I hope it is helpful. I don't always have how-to stuff to share, and I hope this stuff is equally, if not more, helpful. Please, if it is, give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post a video every day, and I will be giving you an update as I go along, and I'll be telling you more about coaching once I've done a bit more. I've only done 2 weeks. We're doing weekly hour-long sessions, so I've only done 2. So I will keep you updated and let you know how I've been finding that and the benefits and all of that kind of thing, and how to find your own coach. Yeah, so I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.